Alrighty, I'm making a reaction video because I finally understand what the f this guy means. Okay, we'll be spinning this wheel to decide whether we will watch Stone Cold, the Smile Tapes, or Angel Hair. Even though technically I'm not sure if this got the most likes yet because I'm recording this way before the time limit is up for comments to come in. So, remember, you can always leave a comment. And if I actually understand how to do it, or if I actually understand the assignment, then yeah. Oh yeah, and it follows my rules, then sure. I'll make it a video. So, let's just spin the wheel already. The smile tapes. I uncut the footage of the wheel is uncut, so that's how you know. It's good. It's legit.
This message is broadcasted to raise awareness of a new drug in circulation, the Smile drug. We advise for you to stay away from any person suspected to be under its influence. For the past few months, we have received over 500 deaths related to the drug. The drug itself has not been scientifically investigated. Its most obvious effects are mania, uncontrollable laughter, violent tendencies, and the latched smile in which the drug was named after. How do you ensure your safety outside? Avoid dark alleys since most reported deaths happened near or in a dark alley. If you hear suspicious laughter, run as fast as you can. Avoid eye contact with the person.
Avoid eye contact. Okay. Because I want to add something to this, eye contact is something that needs to be avoided for this drug, apparently. Okay. So, I don't really know much about this. Maybe I paused a little too soon. I didn't even let it get a minute in. I mean, hey, from what we know now, we just got this drug that people are taking that's making them look like this. It's making them very... It's making them very violent, going into a laughing fit and going into mania, and then you ensure your safety outside. Avoid eye... So they like to stay in alleys and avoid eye contact. Okay, I should probably just give it some time so I actually understand what's going on. But I'm not just gonna be like one of these reaction YouTubers who's just gonna sit here, do nothing, and watch the video so that people just end up not watching that original. Oh yeah, by the way, check this guy out. Check him out. This is the guy who made it. And these are the smile tapes. Give him credit. They did good. These are the guy. This is either the guy who made it, or he's just like putting it here. Do I look beautiful? Yes. No, I'm just gonna watch it some more.
Dark alley. If you hear suspicious laughter, run as fast as you can. Avoid eye contact with the person. Once the person notices you, it will begin pursuit. Do not interact. You will most likely be...
Issue number 1. Initial observation. Substance is made of spores from an unidentified species of fungus. Risk of accidental intake is very high. Patient 1, patient 2. You're gonna give us like a before and after. Brought to the emergency room on the same day. Complaining of severe headache and facial cramps. None of the medicine helped. They were taken to the laboratory for observation. Alright. Stage 1, week 1. Hey, they're happy! Begin to smile with some resistance. Patient suffered meningitis before subsiding within 2 days. So it's like cramps and forces their face to smile. Patients remain sane. Stage 2, week 2. Oh god. Any resistance has been subsided by the fungus. Faces begin to contort to a wide grin. Patient's behavior becomes predatory. And manic laughter begins. Oh god. Okay, so so you can either take a drug and it'll happen, or you can just get hit with like a spore. And then the fungus will start growing inside you and then contorting your face into this smile. I assume that's the fungus is like doing intentionally to make. My theory is that it's meant to make other humans believe that they're fine and to not try to help them. And then they make them laugh and become aggressive and violent. Alright, let's keep going. Patients were then locked in a room. Stage 3, week 4. Oh no, this is gonna be scary, isn't it? It's gonna be scary, isn't it? Don't jump scare me. Don't jump scare me. Fungus has permanently damaged facial tissue. I don't think that can be considered a human face anymore. You should probably just cut your losses and shoot them. Leaving a severely contorted face. Despite extensive nerve damage, fused muscles maintain its expression. If ever the patients recover, the face transplant is required for reintegration. One thing that's worrying me is, what is that thing on the guy's face? Is that the fungus? Is that the fungus? Is it growing on his face? Because it looks like it. It looks like the fungus is like literally growing on his face. Either that or that's like a weird shadow casting. Or just like a burning thing of the photo. Because it just looks like something's growing on his face. Vocal cords have stopped functioning due to extreme strain. Patient's behavior and coder functions begin to decline. Motor functions. Sorry, this is really distorted and glitchy text. Towards the later part of this stage. Oh god. Stage 4, week 5. Rapid. What? Rapid senescence visible in patients. Sorry, I'm laughing because this is probably going to be insulting to a lot of analog horror fans, but it's just like a distorted image. A lot of the horror from a lot of analog horrors is just like extremely distorting an image of a human with like a weird, distort, stretching, squashing images of a human with like a distort filter on it and playing around with Photoshop tools. Like, I just, it's just kind of clear to tell in most of them. But yeah, no offense. But that thing just kind of looks goofy. Patient has completely lost resemblance from past self. Brain is in the late Alzheimer's stages. Patient 2 did not live up to this stage. Patient 1 passed away 6 weeks into his admission. Autopsy. He was conscious the whole time? Fungus found in brain cells. Nah, yeah, that wasn't him. It was observed secreting a substance similar to... What? Transmitter that plays a role in memory, learning, attention, arousal, and involuntary muscle movement. So it's just the involuntary stuff. Yeah, involuntary muscle movements, how it keeps the smile up. But, like, why does it care so much about the smile? It could just be what I said earlier. I could have been right earlier when I said it's trying to trick humans into thinking that they're fine. But that just... It doesn't really seem... like... It doesn't really seem like they're working. It could just be like, you know... most animals, not really as smart as humans, but just, you know, most animals that try to trick humans, not really as smart as humans, but they know enough about humans to try and trick them. It could just be like that. It could just not know that we don't believe it. But it could be some other reason why it's so obsessed with the smile. Like that specific pose. Like, couldn't they just do the same thing without having it smile? In fact, they could just rip the face open and turn all the bones inside the head into, like, spikies. And use that to bite the fuck out of people. Or just unhinge the jaw and use it as, like, a biting force. Or extremely strengthen the jaw and unhinge it so they could have a strong bite force. Like, they very clearly have control over muscles. Stuff like that. I just don't know why they're so obsessed with the smile. Could just not mean anything. Could just be a red herring to make it creepier. High concentrations of the fungus found in amygdala. That's where the enjoyment thing is, suggesting complete control over it. The amygdala where, like, your happiness is? Or is that something else? Amygdala participates in regulation of atomic. Yeah, whatever. Making adaptations. Motivational behaviors and changed environment through explicit associative learning and sort. Oh! So it's the fear. Okay. 30 minutes into the autopsy. A sudden burst of gas came out of the patient's mouth. Yep, that's the fungus. What was initially thought to be gas. It was actually spores. Yeah, figured to be the spores of the fungus. The mutations were present in the room. They may have inhaled the spores. They have been quarantined. Alright, that was at least the start of, what's it called? The Smile Tapes. Hope you enjoyed it. I can't really watch through all of it because I gotta get these videos out daily. See ya.